Hello, I decided to do a simple sensory Spooktacular bin this morning for my class, and I decided to use the three colors purple, yellow, and black. I was actually going to dye some pasta or some beans black, but make your life simpler, just use black beans. That'll save you some time. So I have this paint by Arteza. I love it because it's such good coverage and color, and it really makes your art projects pop. And no, I'm not endorsing it. It's just, something I like. But it would be nice if I got paid for it. But that's a whole nother story. So I am going to put a few drops of yellow into one bag, and then I'm going to put the couple of drops of purple in the other bag, and then I'll show you what happens after. So I added the drops already. I don't add too much at first because I don't want to soak it. I'd rather add too little than too much because then your beans will take longer to dry. Very important next step, make sure that your Ziploc bag is completely sealed. I can tell you of a time that I didn't realize that my bag was not completely sealed and I had color and beans everywhere. So do not make this mistake. If you're in a rush or if you want to spend a couple extra dollars, then you can get the slider bag so that you won't make this mistake. And the next step, you are going to just shake vigorously. This is normally where my son would get involved because they like to shake the colors. But I don't want to talk too much because I have to get some shaking done. So this is the result of me shaking it vigorously. I added some more paint to the purple because I wanted it to be darker, but this color would be fine. Make sure that when you are doing this that you eliminate as much air as possible so that you can get the most possible coverage. So now I'm done dyeing. I lined 2 plastic containers with wax paper. You can also use parchment paper. Some people don't know the difference between the two. Parchment paper has a consistency that allows it to be heated up to 400 or 450 degrees. I'm not sure, I don't remember which one, but it goes in the oven. Wax paper does not, and it's cheaper. So I use wax paper because pretty much only use wax paper for my art projects, and parchment paper I normally use just for cooking. Now I'm going to pour the beans into the bins and let them dry. I'm not exactly sure how long it actually takes to dry because normally I put the beans in and I normally go about doing chores or something else, but I know sometimes I'll come back within an hour and it's dry, but then again, it just depends on how much paint is on it. So the yellow definitely would dry faster than the purple because I didn't add as much paint. So now they're just waiting to dry. I'll check them in an hour if I have time because I am in the classroom to move them around so that they don't get stuck this way. I try to shake them around just a little bit so that, it's not a large clump. Also, I meant to mention that you can actually dye them in like little storage, like the little storage containers. You can also dye it like that too. I typically don't because that's one extra thing that I have to wash. But if you don't want to use, the storage bags, you can also use those too.